We are here, gonna do our Let's Talk About It series right here with Miss Star. Um, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Keke Palmer and Mr. Darius. I mean, it's like a hot topic going on right now. Everybody have a lot to say about it, and I can see why. So we're gonna go ahead. Don't forget to tune into Shop Talk Radio 2020 on my Instagram and also YouTube channel. And Star, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good, good. Yeah, I say let me get on here right quick and let's talk about it a little bit about Miss Keke. Um, Everybody have so much to say about her wardrobe, Usher's serenade to her,
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
about what part though? What do I think about what?
Okay, let's first just talk about the ensemble, the dress. What you think about that?
For the occasion, um, I think it fit the occasion. I mean, she's at a concert with Usher. I'm quite sure it was more sexy women in the audience. I mean, okay, that's that for the outfit. That's why I think maybe she wore it.
Yeah, well, I think the first thing I thought was just seeing like the trends in fashion. I would just say over the last year, there's a lot of dresses where it's just like a panty or almost like a bathing suit, one piece under it, where it's cheeky. And it seems like almost like how a lot of fashion is like you can't even wear a bra with it, how they make it, how it's made. That's why I said bring back fashion we can wear a bra with.
Yeah, that's
But
coming back. Yeah, I have seen a lot of that.
yeah, but I think that of course, I mean, well, she's a celebrity actress and singer and more. So I mean, I just feel like that type of you're that type of celebrity, you're gonna wear that type of fashion. You probably just gonna wear it, and I just feel like tied to what I've seen, just in the women's clothing in the last year, just even buying stuff myself that I've even bought a couple of dresses like that and made me think about. I showed you my dress for the award show, and my dress for the award show is kind of like that as well.
With the
Yeah.
cheekies
So
out too.
well, they're out. They're out. I'll send you the picture again. They're out, but her cover was more sheer. So
Yeah,
mine is not going to be. Yeah, mine is not going to be as sheer. And then it's going to have like a layer of stones over it, but it's still made the same way.
the
You know what
same,
I
the
mean?
same idea. Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Keke feeling good about her body. She just had a baby. How old is her baby? Do you
I
know?
don't know. I don't know. I want to say about one,
The
if
baby
that.
about that, the baby about that old?
I
About
want to say one or less.
one or less, yeah. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, she was in the moment, you know what I'm saying?
Talking about the serenade.
Yeah, she was in the moment as far as like she was going to the Usher concert. She
Yeah.
was there, you know, um, and he
I
sent
think
her.
that I think that it would have went like that no matter who was right there next to him. You know what I mean? I felt like that was part of what he would have did in his show.
Right,
You
that's
know,
his performance.
yeah, yeah. I haven't seen that many of them, but I just would imagine, whoever's that close in that proximity, that's going to probably happen and happen to be her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's not the first that he has serenaded.
Yeah, but what I think is really ironic is that um, the dialogue that I've heard them talking about as far as, the comments that the son's dad has made, it just made me think about um how these are rare moments when the shoe is on the other foot. And this is something that a woman probably would be saying, or that we always have to kind of deal with, you know.
Right, right.
But I feel like a man or a woman is entitled to feel however they want to feel about a situation, you know, and then it's up to us, you know, to how we're going to act mature about it, or hope that the other person will understand how we feel and enough to make sure it don't happen again, you know. But
Yeah, yeah. Well, the way he went about it, me personally, don't do that. Don't do that to me. Like, don't call me out all amongst the whole 1,000 million of people and viewers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
I just felt like that was a little bit immature,
Yeah,
a little bit immature. And then you calling out Keke. You already got her.
yeah.
You know.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, I could see like where he's speaking from, just as his position in her life and from like the family unit, but it also has to be acknowledged of who she is and who she always was before they were together, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I
Not
mean,
saying
all men don't handle things the same way. Like, see, he's a different level of a man. He's a different guy. You know what I'm saying? He's a different young man that's growing into a man. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't think all men would have handled it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just calling her
no,
out. He's shaming her. He's shaming her. He calling her out. He's, that way. That
that kind of made me feel like, you know, was there a conversation where he asked her not to wear it and she still wore it, or he didn't know she was wearing it? Either way, I mean, I know it don't really matter, but long story short, if you know, he would ask me not to wear it because he really didn't want me to wear it. Me personally, I definitely would have thought about not wearing it and probably would have not wore it just because, you know, it definitely wouldn't have been worth that. You know what I mean? What happened? You know what I mean?
right. Because
Yeah.
possibly, I don't, that, see, that's the thing. And I haven't heard nowhere that that conversation was even had between them. You know what I'm saying? I haven't
Yeah,
even
because we
heard
don't
that. Like, we don't know, did she leave home? Did he see the cheeks before she left?
right,
You,
or did he get surprised? But you know, that's just like a I mean, by him making it public, he brought the public in it, but you know, that's the thing about, you know, us being the public. We don't even half the story. You know, we only know a little
right.
bit of it.
You only know a little bit of it. But from what we saw, it is a great dialogue on how men and women can be jealous. You know what I'm saying? To have a jealous spirit, you know.
Yeah,
And then sometimes that jealous spirit could come out.
yeah,
It may not have came out in 6 months, but this moment when he saw Usher, because Usher was on it now. He was looking at it and he was looking at it and he looked back at it.
but he
So
always do that.
he
He
do,
always
he do.
does.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But I don't know. The attention and the way that Keke embraced that too probably got him like, you know, like
Well, yeah. I mean, I can see and agree with both sides of that. You know, one side I feel like is really just being in that moment. You know, her being in that moment, knowing that she's on camera and carrying it the best way that she can carry it, as she was right next to him. You
right,
know,
right,
um, and then at the same time, on a personal level, you know, one might say, you know, it could be called disrespectful, but you know, those is two extremes. I don't feel like it was disrespectful, but once again, we don't know the temperature of what they had going on before this event. Like, for example, what if they done got in an argument and now she doing this to make him mad? Like, who
right, right,
knows? You know?
right. Yeah. Yeah, but you at a concert, you could look at it that way too, but you at a concert, right? Say if you with your significant other and you guys are at a concert and
Mm-hmm.
it was him being serenaded. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it was and he embraced it.
Yeah, that's just like what we see at the strip club all the time. Yeah.
All the
Uh-huh.
time. All the time.
Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
time.
We just have to sit there.
Yeah, you just gotta sit there and just either you gonna enjoy
Have
it.
Okay, dry them on the towel right there.
Yeah, either you're gonna enjoy the moment or you gonna hate the moment. You know what I mean? But I would
Yeah.
expect if it was I would expect my significant other, I would expect uh him to
Yeah.
allow me to have that moment. I don't know that that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just let's go with the flow. Don't embarrass me because you got some men that would
Yeah.
embarrass you. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's what I feel like Mr. Darius has done to Keke, which is exploit, you know, just try to tear
Yeah.
it all up.
It shouldn't. We are in times where things shouldn't be on the internet. That's all to it. Especially like relational upsets.
Right, right. Don't
You
bring it to the internet because the internet is the devil. You hear me? It can get real bad, you know. It could get real bad. It could get
Yeah,
real bad fast.
yeah. Like I said, I mean, you know, I don't know exactly how old he is, but we can just think about how we might have been different, or how we're different in our 20s and our 30s, you know, and from where we are right now to how we were in our 20s, most of us know we're different, you know. So, when you
Yeah,
think about that mind state, even though I think Kiki's very mature, Kiki might be 30, I don't 30 something, I don't know how old she is, but of course, she's been in this profession for a long time, so she has a very professional aura to her personality.
right, right.
Because she's been doing this for a long time, over 10 years. Um,
And she's a people's person, so she was gonna
yeah,
eat that up. I don't know what he was thinking, but she was gonna eat that up and enjoy the moment.
well, yeah, and I was about to say, in these type of situations, especially if you're with somebody that could happen on a normal basis, almost,
Right,
where she is, you really have to be a person that can be neutral, because that's what I feel like I had to grow into, just being neutral, not having to like it or not dislike it. Like you say, just being in the moment and just being neutral,
right.
not being upset about it, because in the long run, it's you two in the long run. It's you two in the long run, no matter who is interacting on the daily.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Uh,
when we younger, we don't care about that. It's about the moment, and if I don't like it, I don't like it, and it's gonna have a immaturity to it. Like we sing.
yeah, yeah. Well, I could say on his part, the
That's what.
immaturity
Yeah.
part, yeah, on his part, like it's just
Yeah.
jealousy. It's not even just even age and being young.
Yeah.
You can have a jealous tendency in your older, in your 30s to your 40s to your 50s. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's all in how you handle yourself and how you handle the situation at that moment. Don't call it out.
Right.
Don't embarrass the person. Don't, take it home. Wait till she get home and handle that. When she get home, maybe make her feel special or something, or he could have did that a whole nother way that would have been sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but see, that's the thing about when stuff get brought to the public, because it gives us too much of an opinion, which I mean, that's why I don't know. I just feel like I don't even like to really, it's all entertainment and news and gossip or whatever, but I don't even like to get into what nobody else got going on, because we don't know enough. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because
Yeah,
we don't know if he might have told her he didn't want her to wear it and she still wore it, and then you carry like this with Usher. It's all kind of, then it's not immaturity on his part. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So, like I said, we really don't know, but
Oh,
That's what comes.
we don't know, but not everybody know, and not everybody But I feel like it's like a good conversation piece for people to see,
Definitely.
so to not carry yourself that way. Like, don't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't carry yourself like this. Like, carry yourself at a higher standard as a person, an individual. Like, knowing who you are. When you know who you are, then you won't let that level of jealousy or being intimidated or insecure overcome you.
Yeah,
That
but
makes
yeah,
sense.
like I said, if but like I said, we really would have to know more to know if that's insecurity or if it's or he's being disrespected or his girl's not respecting his wishes. You know what I mean?
Well,
But the
that's why I said, like, this is a good conversation piece for us
yeah,
all, for
yeah,
a
because
whole lot of people in relationships, in dating. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because bottom line, like you said, bottom line is under no circumstance should we be doing that online. Under no circumstance, no
But
matter how mad we are.
But let me tell you what it is. We in a different time today, right? Versus
Yeah,
that was online. Everything is online now. See the difference?
yeah,
Everything is online. Everything is publicized. Everything is just out there. This is the same thing as if you were somewhere else on the streets with your mate, and they get mad like that and be insecure or call you out, or you know the same
yeah,
type of
but yeah,
scenario.
yeah, that's
But
true.
everybody it don't be brought to the streets. It's be brought to the internet. You know.
Yeah, like I said, and it's been like that, for years, because even, Twitter is still going on, of course, but back in the real Twitter days, before Instagram and before it being about, pictures and, and images and, a picture competition, basically, before, it became that, there was no pictures. And it was just, people were really just saying, how they felt when we shouldn't even been saying as much as we were, basically. And I know I did in my 20s. Listen, I had big drama series.
A lot of drama.
Oh my, come on, yes, 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 and I will be up there talking about it.
Yeah,
You know,
because it's true. Because that's why I can speak about it. It's true. I mean, I know I'm quite sure we all have been through something similar to what the jealousy phase or whatever. He mad because maybe they did have a conversation. Keke don't wear that, or and she probably say,
yeah.
she's snappy. Oh, I'm wearing what I want to wear. What you mean? You can tell me
Oh,
what to wear.
right, 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 right,
You know,
right.
Keke, come on now, Keke. She probably snap back like that
Yes,
and
man,
walk right
listen,
out that door. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know
So,
it,
yeah, so we don't know what happened before
right,
what we saw. You see what I'm saying? But
right,
that's the
right,
internet for you. They're gonna take that one thing
and
and make
spin
it
it.
about, yeah, and just
Yeah, because that's all there is. That's all there is, and of course, I mean, that's all you need to have a conversation piece. But we know that that's only one angle, and we really need more. We really need more information. You know what I mean? But either way, I just feel like he. I'm not sure. Are they married? I'm not sure if they're married or
no,
not. But
no, they're not married. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, and
okay,
he has
okay.
unfollowed her now. He done unfollowed her. He done took some
Wow.
pictures down. He done did so. He went to the extreme of you know that level,
Yeah,
like
and
madness.
yeah, and once again, we don't know we don't know the conversations that all the conversations they done had. Who knows, how much arguing it really might have caused. You know what I mean?
Right,
Obviously, see,
right,
but
right.
it's a lot, so much that, like I said, that we don't know.
What did the
But
father say? You had mentioned something about the father. You say the father had something to say. He put his input in.
no, I ain't say that.
Did you say something earlier when we first got on? You said something about his dad, Darius' dad.
No, I didn't. I don't know nothing about his dad.
Okay, you mentioned something about somebody whose dad said something. Did you say What was it? Keke Darius? Somebody said something, or when you first? Okay.
No, I don't remember saying nothing about nobody dead.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What, did you hear something?
Yeah, I did, but I'll see what that was.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. I have a lot of sayings and stuff like that, and that got me through in life to think first before you act. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter how angry you are, just kind of hold yourself in respect and dignity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't call a lady out and calling her, these names and stuff like that. That's not his
Yeah.
first time seeing her cheats. Not saying it's right. Not saying it's
Yeah.
right. Yes, they in a relationship, have respect for yourself and your partner and stuff like that. But I
Well,
don't
like
know.
I
Do we
said,
know who she is?
yeah, that's why I'm saying what, from my perspective, the first thing I see is that this is popular fashion right now. It's like me, not being a celebrity. I even have a couple of dresses like this showing you that this is really a fashion trend that has went from the bottom all the way up. So it's just a lot of things made like this now,
Yeah,
and
it's true. Yeah, you have the sheer covers,
yeah,
and then you wear what you want to wear underneath, and
and and it is a bit much. Like I said, I wore mine for an occasion. I wore mine to a New Year's Eve party. You know what I mean? And then this other one is a gown, and that's for the award show. But I mean, other than that, it's kind of like club wear. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what it is. But just like you said, I mean, he just gotta acknowledge who she is, because she's going to wear a lot of different things. She's gonna wear a lot of different things in one day. You know
right,
what I mean?
right, right. That's what I'm saying. Did he forgot who she
Yeah,
is? You know what I'm saying? And he chose his place in her life. You see what I'm saying? And
yeah.
then it was a topic, or someone was just saying something about um his level of monies or what he bring to the table in the relationship. So he should just take a left seat because he's
But
not bringing in the money. I feel like that's not cool.
no,
Like
that's not cool. That's
no,
not cool.
I feel like
Some,
that's not cool. That has nothing to do with him being a man.
and yeah, and the respect that he's due, it doesn't matter how much money he got. The
Right.
respect he's due is always gonna be the same.
That's right.
Um,
Don't bring your shit to the internet. Don't bring it to the internet. People gonna say all kind of stuff. The internet is vicious.
yeah, and you like you said, with Kiki personality, and then tying that in, I can hear her saying, "Boy, I pay all these bills. I wear
But
whatever I want."
I can hear her saying that. Yeah. Boy, you better go sit down. Boy, you better go sit down somewhere. You better go
With
sit
that
down
baby.
somewhere. You know who I am? I can see her saying that.
Yeah, but you know what? Just like you said though, that don't make it right. Man and woman are due respect regardless, and are valuable. You know, regardless. Because I seen this commercial. I seen this commercial recently, and I'm definitely pro feminist. I can't say I am one, because to me it's too extreme. Too extreme. But um, the commercial was like, this percentage of women make more than men, this percentage of women um are homeowners compared to men, and all these things that the women was better than men, like the men was nothing. And I'm like, as a woman, it made me feel uncomfortable. So
Mm,
I can imagine, hearing a man hearing that. And I'm also thinking, like, where are you also getting these statistics from as well? Because, there's still a lot of men that make more than women. You know what
right,
I mean?
right. What, what,
We,
what, what, where did that come from? The single women? Did,
maybe so. I guess so.
and why are they single? You know what I'm saying? Like people need to. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
it's like I said, it was too extreme, because, like I said, as a
it's a
woman,
comparison.
yeah, as a woman, you would think I would be proud to hear that, but it sounded terrible to me. Like,
Women do this, and women make it more, and women got this, and women. And what did they say about the men?
they just said that in this particular commercial. It was just that women basically had more ownership and money and these positive life goals that you want. I really think them statistics wasn't right. Not saying that they couldn't be, but like I said, I also know my culture too. I also know my culture where our men have to deal with a lot of oppression to be on the same level. You know what I mean?
Right. They have to fight harder.
Yeah, sometimes they can't operate the way they want to operate, where their earnings are showing up to be able to be counted in the statistic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they still getting money.
Right.
So, but anyway, like I said, that was just too extreme for me. That I think whoever wrote that commercial just should have. It was just a little too extreme.
Well, you know why it's extreme? Because it's a man versus woman world now today.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's a man versus woman. Not saying man against woman, but
Yeah.
man versus woman, woman versus man.
Yeah, like
what the man do, what the woman don't.
Yeah, comparison.
Who's right, who's wrong. So it has come to this point in this time in 2023 where our eyes are open. So now we see who you are. Now you see who I am. Now we see your behaviors. The behaviors of a man and woman have caught up to us in 2023. So now they're all called out. You see how people are moving. You see their actions. You see their behaviors. You see so many single women.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the single men because they be married in relationships and they still be single. So we're not talking about the single men and the men, but so many single women. It's we're in a different time. We're in a whole different time today.
Yeah, we are.
We're in a whole different time today. So I do want to say, Keke, I know you will never, ever see this, but
she gonna
I'm gonna tag you, Keke. But I'm gonna tag you, Keke, because I just know, honey. I just know I could see you getting sassy with your fine man. You better go ahead and keep him, girl. He fine too. Like
yeah, because ain't nothing out here.
Ain't nothing out here, honey. Just get him straight, honey. Get him straight. Let him know who you are. Let him know you are the queen. And he has to come to that level of respect so you could be free. Remember, I talk about being free?
Yeah.
I need to be free in a
relationship. Yep, you did
Remember
say
I
that.
was telling you about being free?
Yeah.
This is a moment where he need to be free within himself and be free of her. So when he saw that, he's gonna be looking like, boy, look at my, ooh, look at, he's gonna be excited. That's how my mind operates. I would want my man to be excited when he see me in any light, not be upset or feel like, oh my God, the world is over. Oh Lord, the cheeks out. When you just had her cheeks out, you just exposed her cheeks. Y'all was online with her cheeks not too long ago. But now that it's Usher with the cheeks,
I understand, but like I said, to each his own, in each person's relationship, no matter how big of a celebrity you are. I mean, like you said, even if you're a big celebrity, that person that you with should understand this is wardrobe. But at the same time, you still want to be considerate of that person's opinion and feelings. Like I said, we don't know if they had a conversation before she wore it or not. You know what I mean? And me personally, if he really don't want me to wear something, I'm not gonna wear it.
Not gonna wear it. Not gonna wear it. Yeah, it's easy to change.
Yeah. I mean, because fashion wasn't always cheeky like that. That's just how it's been in this last year or so. It wasn't always like that.
But for her too, though, see, this is a learning experience for both of them. Yeah. So for Keke too, this is a learning experience for her. So maybe next time the serenade won't be his serenade. You know what I'm saying? Like it won't be that much, or maybe she will change her wardrobe. Then it probably wouldn't have been so bad. But because the only reason why it was so bad, it was the cheeks. That was it. I don't think so much of the serenade as far as what I saw. I just think because if that was Michael Jackson or Prince, let's say Prince, because Prince is my boyfriend, my first boyfriend, right? So if it was me and it was Prince and I was there and he came to serenade me, don't mess up my serenade. Don't what? You get
Yeah,
once in a lifetime to get
yeah,
this moment.
for
So
sure.
it's a learning experience for them both. They're both young. They can still go further because this is a one-time mistake or one-time learning lesson. So she learned something out of it, hopefully. He learned something out of it, hopefully, and they could continue on. So Keke, keep your man, because I went and I looked him up. He kind of cute. He look all right. He good. Keep your baby daddy, girl. Don't let him go. Don't let him go and be another statistic. I can never say that word, but don't be another one of them and be a baby mom without the baby daddy. Keep your man. Anything you want to leave with, Star?
That was great advice. I don't got nothing to say after
But yeah, guys, we just wanted to come on here and just cover this a little bit and give some real conversation from two women up here that, can add their views in on it realistically. We're not in the spotlight like that, but y'all got it going on out there.
and we can talk about anything on the Let's Talk About It series.
That's
So
right.
you guys have to let us know what you want to talk about, and we're going to talk about it.
Exactly. So, guys, do that like what Star said. Let us know in the comments. You can go over to my YouTube channel, Shop Talk Radio 2020, or on Instagram, leave a comment there. Tell us what y'all want us to discuss. Or you can even go to Star. What is it, Star? What is your Star?
My Instagram.
I call it Star. I keep calling you Star Baby, and I need to stop.
This my my
Yeah, your
Instagram.
Instagram. Yeah.
It's the real Star Green.
The real Star Green. That's what it is, guys. Go over there and leave. And I apologize for that mix up, but go over there and leave us a comment what y'all want to talk about because we're going to talk about it. Again, until next time, guys, peace out.
Shop Talk Radio.
2020 in the house. Next time.